Today I'm traveling to one of the most misunderstood and most bucket listed countries in the world. Welcome to Iran, guys. And honestly, leading up to this trip, I really didn't know what to feel. Yes, I was excited. I was also curious. So I flew in from Muscat, Oman. The flight was about $70, and when landing in immigration, it did take some time. You know, they scanned my passport, collected every detail possible, and I wasn't allowed to leave the airport until my government-approved guide showed up. There was a bit of back and forth, nothing aggressive, nothing crazy, just strict protocol. And I'll go deeper into this in a separate video because this is something travelers should know. And as we drove into Tehran, the first thing I noticed was the size of the city. This place is massive. It's the capital of Iran and it's home to over 9 million people. There were skyscrapers, apartment blocks, and mountains in the distance, and shops everywhere. Every block had something on it. And we drove down Vali Asar Street, the longest road in the Middle East, and it's nearly 12 miles long. It was built in the 1920s under Reza Shah and originally called Pahlavi Street, but after the revolution it was renamed Vali Asar. Then we walked around the main market and I was locked in from the moment we stepped in, because what I noticed, it's insane, it's crazy. There's tons of traffic and the smell hits you instantly. You smell tons of spices, fresh bread, grilled meats, and you see people just living their lives and going on about their day, which is something the media rarely shows you about these places. And of course, people did notice me, but not in the bad way. They were just curious. When they'd hear me speak English, some would stop and just stare. A few would come up and ask me, "Where are you from?" And one guy was convinced I was Arab, and others just smiled and said, "Welcome to Iran." It was one of those moments where you remember why you travel, and that's to connect, to disarm assumptions, both theirs and yours. So yeah, this is my first few hours in Iran, and this is just the beginning. So make sure you follow along this journey as I show you the side of Iran that the media won't. Peace.